Welcome to our MVP live session. Here we interview legends, MVPs in the social and creative enterprise industry. Today we have with us our husband and wife duo, LOC, which stands for Love Our City Clean. And the reason we're doing this is just to inspire up and coming creative and social enterprises. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. This is very exciting. Please just tell us about your journey. How did it begin? How did we get here? Yeah,
As Locke.
yeah, as luck. Yes, as luck.
Okay, cool. So we've lived in the city of Joburg for years now. So as just like residents of the city, we're traveling to Johannesburg Art Gallery one day to go see an exhibition, and we're just looking at the adjacent park, which is Joburg Park, and we're just looking at how like filthy it was and how that building was so beautiful but it's dilapidated and needed a bit of TLC, and we're just talking between the two of us, like trying to figure out how we could get involved. Because I mean, we're residents of the city. How can we, I don't know, kind of like take responsibility for what's happening?
Yeah.
So then we were like, okay, let's approach Drag and let's offer them just a cleanup. We're just gonna call a bunch of our friends, have a DJ, have a bride type thing, clean up the park, and come back and do it again. And I remember Jag loved it. They were like, yeah, cool, go ahead. But then they were like, we can't give you the permission to use the parks because it's not our park, it's City Parks Park. So that now generated so much interest to say, okay, cool, how do we now get involved in cleaning up the city? And it's not just the cleaning up, because now sending all that rubbish to landfill is also just not feasible, it's not sustainable. How can we divert all this recyclable material away from landfill? So yeah, that's how it started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is
You
amazing.
want to add?
Yeah. Do you want to add? He looked
No,
like he
she
wanted to
said
say
she said it all. I'm like, that's where luck started.
Okay. So this is probably a question that a lot of people ask themselves. How do you guys maintain the work relationship versus the personal relationship? How does it work? How do you maintain that professionalism? How do you separate the two?
Yeah, the Love Our City Clean is built and based around love. So it's
Yeah.
love for the city.
Oh, no,
love
we can't separate the two.
for each other. So I think our mission, yeah, we focus it on love and creating and just seeing a better earth, and how do we come together
Yeah.
with ourselves and create a better future for our kids and all the other kids in the city. And yeah, that's what makes it easy for us to cooperate and work together
Yeah.
as a union and
Yeah.
as a couple.
So does that mean you guys don't have a switch button? Like, okay, now we're working.
No,
We
it
do.
never goes. No,
Don't
he's
call me
always
husband.
on. He's always working. I'm the one who's like, it's fine. Like I want to cook. I just stop about the business. But because the business, like he says, is such a big part of us,
Yeah.
we don't
yeah.
switch off. There's no off button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Next question is, what drives you to? Like, what keeps you going in the face of failure? And what is your why?
Sure. The
Um,
love. It goes
yeah.
back to that. I mean, the love for the city, the fact that we can't be complacent and leave it as it is. I hate the fact that people think we can't change human behavior. So I think for us, it's we see it. I see it in my mind's eye. We see it in our mind's eye, and we want everyone to share in it and to see it. Yeah.
Okay. This next question, I really want Zweli to say something. I really want to hear from the husband. What initiatives or projects do you have as LOC, and how can people get involved?
So it's as LOC, what we enjoy doing is education and awareness and getting people together. So currently we've initiated a project called Spring Clean Josie, where it aims to bring together different stakeholders in the city, schools, business, tenants, and everyone who just loves Johannesburg to come together, and we workshop on how we're going to clean our city and have a more sustainable city. And to join us, you could just go onto our Instagram page at We Love Our City Clean and follow us on what we're doing. Send us a message, and yeah, we love to collaborate.
Mhm.
And what we currently building now is the well-being economy in collaboration with the Makers Valley, and we're launching a swap shop. So where tenants collect recyclables, those recyclables turn into points, and they can use those points to shop in a community swap shop.
Mhm.
We're looking for donations of pre-loved clothing, toys, and anything else that would be cool for the shop, and anything else that's cool for our community. You can donate to us. You can also just send us a message on our Instagram, and you can drop off at the VY Commons for anything you want to drop off. Yeah, that's what we're working on now, the swap shop, and getting our neighborhood in the Makers Valley, getting everyone recycling and everyone being aware of the environment and separation at source, and have the climate change situation that we have now, and just understanding what our waste management system works like and how can we help it.
Okay. Well, I'd like to know a little bit more about this well-being economy. What does it mean to you? What is it?
Well-being economy, it means that everyone is going to be involved. So it means we're as consumers or as producers of materials and the stuff that we buy from shops, yeah, as us as the consumer, we'd be more responsible and know how to get rid of our used items, and the brands that produce it also put that responsibility on how we get rid of it, and can the items be put more value and money back into to the community's pockets, so where people aren't just spending money at big organizations, but they can get something out of it. And we, in the meantime, while we're doing this, we're taking care of Mother Earth, we're taking care of the nature, and we're making sure we're sending less waste to landfill, and making products, getting education out of it, creating jobs. That's what the well-being economy looks like. So doing good and getting rewarded for doing good.
Okay.
Never stop.
Last last question. What would you say to a young social entrepreneur out there looking up to you? What would you say to them about the journey? What would you say to encourage them? Just what would you say?
It's long. Don't give up.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, and put a lot of passion in it, and enjoy what you're doing. We need to break away from doing business, and it's you're not doing stuff that we don't enjoy. Let's do more stuff of what we enjoy and make it pay us, and yeah, that will create a great society and more fun jobs.
Yeah, no, definitely. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. This has been very inspiring. Keep doing what you're doing, keep pushing, and we'll see you next time on MVP Live.
Yay!